Hello everyone, my name is Kate and today I'm going to show you how to crochet these cozy socks. It is getting colder outside and we need to keep our feet warm, and these are perfect for those cold days. These are my favorite socks to wear around the house. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I love reading all the comments. Thank you. For this project I'm using yarn by Burnout Blanket. It's a number 6 super bulky yarn. You don't have to use this yarn. You can use any yarn of your choice as long as it's super bulky number 6 yarn. And I'll be using the pink color today. And you're also going to need your 6.5mm crochet hook. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet medium-sized socks, but if you want to change the size, I will leave all the information either in the video or down in the description so you can check it out. We're going to start with the slip knot and a chain of 2. We need to work 8 single crochets using the first chain right here. So go ahead and work on your single crochets. Here's 1. And I am going to work my yarn tail in, so I don't have to worry about it later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's too tight, you can push on the single crochets to the side and then it'll open up some room. And here's the 8th one. And we're finished with round 1 and we have 8 single crochets. You're going to need some sort of a stitch marker for the next rounds. I'm going to be using a piece of yarn. Go ahead and place it in front of the first single crochet. For round 2, we need to work 2 single crochets around. So pick up your first stitch and work 1 single crochet, and then go back into that same stitch and work your second single crochet. And that's the pattern for round 2, is just working 2 single crochets into each stitch around. Here's 1, and go back into that same stitch and work your second single crochet. And let's repeat. 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 2 single crochets into the following stitch, and like that we're just going to continue. I'm coming to the end and I have 1 stitch left. Let's go ahead and work 2 single crochets using that last stitch. And at the end of this round, we should have 16 single crochets. Let's go ahead and remove our stitch marker and place it in front of the first single crochet. For round 3, we're going to work 2 single crochets using the first stitch. Here's 1, and go back into that same stitch and work your second single crochet. Into the following stitch, work 1 single crochet. Let's repeat. Into the next stitch, work 2 single crochets. So that's our increase. Here's 1, and go back into that same stitch and work your second single crochet. And into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet. And this is the pattern, so we're going to work 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the following stitch. Let's repeat. 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into the following stitch. Let's continue. Here's 2, and into the next, work 1 single crochet. Let's repeat again. We'll work 2 single crochets, and then 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and into the last stitch work 1 single crochet. At the end of this round we have 24 single crochets. For round 4 all the way to round 15, all we're going to do is just work 1 single crochet around. So you're going to pick up each stitch and work 1 single crochet. And each round you should have 24 single crochets. And that's what I'll be doing, is just I'm going to work 1 single crochet around until I have a total of 15 rounds. And one quick thing, if you need to adjust the size, you can try it on and make sure it fits you the way you like. So if you need to adjust the amount of rounds, you can do it while you're working on your rounds. Continue working and I'll meet you at the end of round 15. At the end of round 15, this is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and work on the heel next. And right over here where we finished round 15, we're going to continue and start. You don't need the stitch marker. Start by chaining 1, turn your work 1 single crochet using the first stitch right here. And now we need to work 1 single crochet using the next 11 stitches. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. With the first single crochet, we should have a total of 12 single crochets worked. For row 2 all the way to row 6, we're going to repeat row 1. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and work 1 single crochet using the next 12 stitches. Here's 1, 2, 3. You're going to continue on this pattern for rows 2 all the way to row 6. You're going to work your single crochets, finish row 2, and then chain 1, work your single crochets using the 12 stitches until you get to row 6, and then I'll meet you back. I finished working a total of 6 rows and this is how it looks like. Go ahead and try it on and make sure it's covering your heel, and if you need to adjust the size, work more or less rows. Next, let's go ahead and chain 1, and we're going to work 6 single crochets now. So go ahead and find your first single crochet, work 1 single crochet using that stitch, and continue working a total of 6 single crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to fold this in half, and right over here is where our foot is going to go in. You want to fold it this way, like this. Turn your work, and we're going to go ahead and slip stitch these 2 sides together. Let's go ahead and slip stitch these 2 sides together. To do that, we're going to insert a hook using the stitch right here, right next to this one. Insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Like this. And then you're just going to continue and slip stitch the 2 sides together. Here's our second slip stitch. Here's 3, 4, and I'm picking up both loops from each side. 5, and let's go ahead and work 1 more. 6. And we're done slip stitching. You can go ahead and fold it. Next, let's go ahead and work on the hide. And to do that, we're going to just continue. We're going to chain 1. I'm actually going to place my stitch marker back. And I'm going to go ahead and work single crochets using this side. So I'm going to find my stitch and work 1 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And I'm actually going to use the side of the stitch right over here and work one more. So total I work 7 single crochets using this side right here. And now for this part, the front should be easy. We should work 12 single crochets using the front right over here. Let's go ahead and do that. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right over here is the side. One more time. Let's go ahead and work single crochet using that space. And now we get to work 6 single crochets using the side right over here. So let's go ahead and try our best to find the side of the stitches and work 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more, 6. And right over here where we slip stitched, go ahead and work one more single crochet using that space. And round 1 is finished, and we have a total of 27 single crochets. For round 2 all the way to round 14, just work 1 single crochet around. So you're going to pick up your single crochets that you worked on in round 1 and just work single crochet using those stitches. So you're going to continue and work on round 2 all the way to round 14 and make your socks as high as you want it to be. Now I'm working a total of 14 rounds. If you want to change the size, remember you can work less rounds or more rounds, just depending on what kind of look you're going for. I'm going to continue and work my rounds for a total of 14 rounds, and then I'll meet you back. I worked a total of 14 rounds, and this is how it looks like. Now to end this round, we're going to go ahead and slip stitch using the following stitch. So go ahead and slip stitch, and you are done. We're going to use this hook to weave in the yarn tail. So coming on the inside of the work, just use the stitches right next to the yarn tail and wrap the yarn tail around the hook and pull through. And go ahead and find a couple more stitches. Wrap the yarn around and pull through. And I'm actually going to come back and use a couple of this back loops right here. Actually just pick up one, it's fine. Then you can do the one next to it. And that should be good. We can cut the yarn tail. Go ahead and work on the second one same exact way, and you'll have yourself a pair. You can wear them this way, or you can fold this and wear it like this. It's up to you. But I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.